Into round 3 then. And the pattern fairly firmly set, I would have thought. The big man using this very stiff jab. Foster trying to tuck himself inside it there. There it is. And use a left hook. He can also use a short right-hand punch. You may recall how he knocked out Mike Quarry with a superb left hook, but I also have seen him knock opponents out with a short right hand. Now, I wonder if he can get away with it here. Looks to me that he's intimidating a bit now by Ali. This is when he turns on that show a bit. Foster almost scared out of his life. He's patting him on the back. Can you imagine? This is a man who really rips heads off at the light heavyweight limit. And Ali treating him just like a toy there. And they're yelling in the corner, "Stop playing, champ, let's go." Well, in fact, he isn't a champ, although they've called him the North American champion for this one. It really is Foster's psyched out of this fight, it looks, doesn't it? It looks as though he really doesn't know what to do with this big bear coming at him. Well, he's got to do a bit better than this, Foster, for $125,000. He's entitled to fight until he drops. Ali's almost inviting him to do something. And he's talking to the corner there, Ali. He's saying, don't worry about him. Like a father spanking a child. You couldn't believe that this man was the world light heavyweight champion, a very fearsome opponent in his own division. He really is humiliating Foster. Well, it looks as almost as one-sided here as a deer hunt. Well, you can hear this very high-paid audience here getting a bit restive there. They want to see a bit more from Ali. I think they want to see more from Foster, in fact, because there's not much more this fellow can do if the opposition won't open up. Foster, who won the light heavyweight title back in 1964. He knocked out Dick Tiger. He walked into Madison Square Garden with only 35 cents in his pocket and came out with a world championship. But it'll take a little bit better show than this for Foster to give this man any trouble at all. So, round 4 then. And I don't think there's any need for identification here. If you don't know Muhammad Ali, you must have been living in a cave. The point is, I don't think it's the exact weight that's so much of an advantage for Ali, because he isn't leaning on Foster or shoving him around. It's just sheer size and mastery. What do you know about that? A warning for a rabbit punch. Well, at least the referee got himself into the picture. Foster at least managing to get the odd punch back now. Been exercising that left hand of his on the southpaw one-armed bandits in this casino during training. Should be in good shape. These two could really fight in a phone booth, there's no doubt about it. Well, that was a cup around the face that might have livened Ali up to say, well, I don't think I'm going to let this go much longer if this keeps up. Hardly moved out of that center circle. Just, believe it or not, a little mouse, as they call it in boxing, under Ali's eye. He has a swelling there. First time I've seen that pretty face ruffled, and I'm wondering how it happened. So the referee here collects the judges' scorecards at the end of each round. So, as they say, no skullduggery is permitted, and they're given to an adjudicating panel. Well, I don't think you needn't worry about that because Ali's so far in front at the moment. But they're using an ice pack on Ali's face now. A bit of grease around Foster's face there to help him slip a few punches, I would think.